Hey guys, I'm Astro. This is my first YouTube recording where you can see my face. Oh my god, that's awesome. What this video is about is drawing, basically. Because I spend a lot of time on YouTube and I go through stuff and I look at tutorials on drawing. What I don't see is the drawing frame of mind, which is quite an important part of, say, life drawing, you know? Where you look outside and you draw into a tree, right? And you go to draw this tree and it looks like a kid's drawing and you're like, but I was just looking at the tree, I should know what it looks like to put on paper, but somehow you can't get that quite right, you know what I mean? Well, it's like people who draw for the first time, or say they've just started drawing and they're going through it like that, where they're drawing from is their concept of what a tree looks like, what a tree is supposed to look like in their head. And a lot of the time this is nothing like what the tree you're drawing actually looks like. Let me show you an example. It's much easier. Say we've got, a tree outside. What someone's going to draw is probably something like this, right? You're going to try and draw a tree like that. What the tree actually looks like, it's got tons of branches, it's quite detailed, it's got its own, things about it that no other tree has. But you're trying to get that, but then sometimes people also try and draw the tree so accurately it looks nothing like a tree. The way this happens is the brain, you have two brains. And to draw something from life, you have to cross them over. They have to connect in the middle and meet, because you can draw from a concept, or you can try and draw, like, I guess, how would I put this? From memory. Both right and wrong at the same time, because when you want to draw a tree, you have to. Now, I'm saying tree, I mean anything. Anything you look at and you want to draw at all. When you try and draw it, you have to, spend most of the time committing what you're looking at to visual memory. But you have to remember that what you think is a tree, you're not actually drawing the tree. You're not. That's a totally wrong way to look at it. You're not drawing the tree, sorry, that was my phone. You're not drawing the tree precisely, you're drawing what your eyes perceive and then your brain processes as a tree. So you have to meet that in the middle. You have to meet the brain processing that, like, something as a tree on the paper. You have to get your brain's end result on the paper. You have to get what your eyes see on the paper. And it's kind of like, I guess it's really kind of difficult to explain. You just got to spend most of your time looking at the tree. Actually, it may take ages to draw something like that, and to kind of, you're not just, to get that flow where you're actually drawing what you see. Sorry, this is a really long ramble. It's something that's actually, it doesn't deserve this much time. It really doesn't. But I just noticed a lot of people tell me they can't draw, when I know for a fact that pretty much everyone with eyes and hands and a brain can draw. Straight up. There's nothing stopping anybody from drawing. Drawing from life has got nothing to do with creativity or anything like that. It's pretty much like 1 + 1 = 2. Except the 1 + 1 is one side of the brain, the other side of the brain, and that's quite difficult for a lot of people. And just practicing drawing something exactly as it is on the paper is a good way to get your brain crossing over. It also helps all sorts of other aspects of your life, but mainly that's what you've got to do. You've got to kind of remove your concept of what you're looking at and purely draw what you see and make sure it meets your concept on the paper. Thanks. That's all. Laters, guys.